Michael Adams, a.k.a. Easy Low from 107, Hoover Criminal Gang. I got started in the gang back in 88, 89, hanging out with friends, hanging out in the wrong neighborhood, and at the time I enjoyed it, I liked it, and I got quoted and I took off from there. Things that I know now, I'd have stayed away from it. I'd have made sure I stayed in sports and stayed in school. The appeal of it was hanging out, violence. I was attracted to that. We had a skating ring, and we used to go to the skating ring all the time, and like every Saturday, that's where we meet up at, and other sets come up in there, we get into fights, and that was my first experience for as affiliation as in a gang, for as in a gang fight was the 23rd roller rink on the northeast side of Oklahoma City. So it was a few things that I've done that I was scared. Everybody's scared when bullets fly. So I mean, that's a natural instinct that you're gonna be scared. I overlooked them thoughts because this is something that I got into and it's something that I wanted to do. So I've been very, very close to getting shot. I done been around in drive-bys and people done did drive-bys on us, and I have had people shot like right next to me. I've seen people shot, so yeah. And we was gambling and we got into a big argument. It was other sets there, all different kind of sets, and certain individual was trying to take my money, and we didn't see eye to eye, and we started fighting, and the next thing I know, I'm stabbed. I have a bad juvenile record and I have a bad adult record. I've been from shelters to group homes. My whole juvenile, I AWOL'd everywhere I went. I AWOL'd. I wasn't back 3 months and I caught a robbery with a firearm. Once they took me down to the juvenile center, I was 17, I was AWOL, they've been looking for me, so they certified me as an adult and sent me to the county. I got out, I wasn't out 90 days, got caught with crack cocaine. So at 18, I went to the prison with a 25-year sentence for robbery with a firearm and 10-year sentence for possession of CDS. It's way rougher in there because it's like combat. You right there, you just compressed, so where you gonna run? So, I got tired of that, and I didn't want to lose my life in prison. I didn't want to lose my life, period. And, I realized that the things that I was doing didn't make sense. It took me eight years to say, okay, I'm really tired of living this life. I'm tired of being locked down. I need to change, and so I can get out. I have brothers, sisters out here, family out here that, miss me, I miss them. So I changed, I backed up, and I finally got out. I got out in July of '06. Kind of straddled the fence when I got out, went back to the streets, and I did drugs, I drunk. I have a baby brother. They call him Little Easy. He looked up to me. But when I left the streets, he was a baby. He got killed about 3 years ago. He got shot in the head. And that's what made me turn all the way around. And after that incident, I haven't looked back. I found my wife, I got married, and I joined church, joined T.A.S.K. So now I want to talk to the young kids and tell them the life I've been through. If I can just touch one person, I feel like I did something, because, if you want to run the streets and if you want to gang bang, if you want to sell drugs, be ready to die or be ready to go to prison. And my hope for the kids is to stay in school. I always encourage them, stay in school. Once you graduate, go farther, go to college. Find you something positive that you like to do. Find a hobby, find a goal, find a career. that you like to do. You have to find that early in your stage of growing up before you get caught up in the streets.